What's up?
What's happening?
What up? Man, nothing. Beadlock Town. What's up?
What's happening? Oh, beadlock time?
Beadlock Town, yeah. I'm too cheap to buy new ones, so
Look at those pretty little guys, man. Talking about beadlock time.
yeah, dude.
Dude, I think these, dude, you had a good idea with these, man. I think these will be really pretty scale for, that Tacoma project I'm working on.
Any six that needs a smaller tire, bro, but still wants to use the hex.
Look at that.
Crazy.
Isn't it though? And
That's
these are the what do you call these? They're the Honcho tires.
the Honcho Falcon Wild Peaks.
Yeah, the Falcons. Yeah. So if I had a Mickey Thompson up here, it'd be
Even
worse.
bigger.
Yeah, and they're heavy, bro. These I would say, in my opinion, these tires and rims, because our Larlo's doing a deal right now. A Friday, Black Friday special deal, and I got
Okay.
these things. I got these things for the whole set for 60 some bucks.
Nice.
So, and they're heavy, nice aluminum. I'm impressed so far with the ability and the machining of them.
Fantastic. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm just stealing, robbing Peter to pay Paul on beadlock. So I mounted these up on some Endure deep dish a while back,
yeah,
but I'm not using these tires, and I haven't really run them. But the bug, I was wanting to use these Bajas finally, these old school Bajas.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, and I mean, I've been burning up the Patagonias on that pre-runner, which I still like, but I'm gonna mount these up to deep dish because I want to use
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, you might as well. Aunt Mo, what's up, man? You're talking about
Larlo,
these our Larlo. Yeah, they're the I think they're 2.6. They're either
it's for the
2.6 or 2.9 diameter rims, and they're for the TKO7.
yeah.
And so I bought the tires and rims off of our Larlo site, and yeah, with the Black Friday week deal, man, I'm impressed for the price of them.
Chris thought deep dish was a bad word. Only if you haven't had dinner yet.
The only bad word for deep dish would be a deep dish of ice cream, probably.
Bro, speaking of, so I just had homemade minestrone.
Oh,
He made some crazy apple thing
ooh,
with like oatmeal and sugar, oatmeal and
oh,
sugar
yeah,
on it.
yeah, yeah.
It
Like
was
a
still
nice little
hot out of
dessert.
the oven, bro.
Oh, put some ice cream on there. I'm surprised you're not in a headlock, ready to go lay down and take a nap.
I already had ate it. I already ate it.
Atmo, no problemo. What's up, Chris?
But
Jay
yeah,
Huff in the
man,
house?
my white beadlock deep dish. The tires that are on them is already okay. I do have the set of Mickeys that came on the CJ7 on some white deep dish that I could steal that I'm not using,
Yeah.
but I'm not using these either. So
Bro, I know how much you hate changing beadlocks, but I do it on like a semi-weekly basis.
it depends on the beadlock. I do it all the time with the sixes.
The sixes are super easy. Some of these 10 scale beadlocks are a pain.
Some of them can be.
Yeah.
Deep dish are generally pretty straightforward. Um, but some I've done, my gosh, it's bonkers.
Yeah.
But I remember when I first got these, and one thing I like about them is the foams are stiff for the pre-runner. That's cool. For a
Yeah,
crawler, no.
for sure.
But I'm like, that's fine. Bro, my 28 miles an hour is fast enough. And I took the 42 off. It was nuts, bro. It was nuts.
So, okay. So why'd you take the 42th off? It was just too wild?
I don't want to break stuff. At 25 mile an hour, it was already plenty fast. And then I'm like, all right, let me go ahead and get the 26 tooth pinion. So basically, 3 teeth got me 3 miles an hour. But if I put the 40 tooth on there, you can't, there's no way you can drive it. So I took it right off.
I don't blame you. The drivability goes out the window at some point, right?
It was not gonna go, dude. So I took it right off. So yeah.
What's up, Kirk? Yeah. So so right now, the way mine sits, and I haven't driven it yet because I've been too busy, but I still have the 24 tooth, the original, 24 tooth pinion and the 46 tooth spur. And I went ahead and did what Pete said not to do, and I got the 824 rear end gears. So I tossed those in, rebuilt the rear end, just went through it and cleaned everything. And you know how last week you mentioned, Ryan, that you didn't really have much grease inside of your rear end?
Yeah.
Dude, I was right there with you. I don't know where it went, but there wasn't a whole lot in there. So I repacked it all up again. So it's
you ready? Dude's underwater. We're trading secrets.
We're just trying to figure out how to melt down our AR-44s.
I like where I'm at now.
36 miles an hour. That's all I gotta say right here.
Dude's got 36 mile an hour on his.
Out of a crawler.
How's it drive?
I just put a sway bar on it. Put the lightest sway bar on it. So I still want to pick up the tire, but yeah, it was. If you hit the gas in it, it would just kind of do a barrel roll. Full throttle modulation required.
So all the things that I should do to put on a 40 tooth spur, I'm not able to do. So for the 40 tooth spur, I need a smaller pinion, but only the 26 tooth pinion will reach it. So I had the 40 tooth spur, everything big and fast. 40 tooth spur, 26 tooth pinion, 27/8 diff gears, bro. Pizza cutter. I was scared. I had my thing set to 80% and I never hit full throttle at 80. I didn't want to break stuff. I was scared to death. And I ordered drive shafts last night. I got metal Muse drive shafts as long as I can get and they still fit. Because you got different sizes you can get. 109, 119. 109, I think, is the sweet spot for the ones we have that are stretched out. I guess I'll find out when they show up.
Yeah, honestly, I'm surprised. I mean, I haven't been on the throttle anytime, like coming off a jump or anything. It's all been like straight line and pavement. But so far, these little plastic drive shafts are holding up. They haven't twisted themselves out just yet. So. That's the one thing I'm missing is that I keep driving these dumb things on pavement. The one place where they're really not built to run. That's where I'm doing all my testing. I want to get it back out and dirty game in this lap.
Yeah, I did my thing on the street too. And so I didn't even run it with the 40 tooth in there because, like I said, just scared. And so I'm back on the 56. I'm back on the.
What was that?
Hello.
What was that?
I don't know, but everything's mic'd but him. It sounded like.
Oh my gosh.
Uh,
Was that Francis in the background?
I don't know what's happening. But yeah, so I ran it. I got the 25 miles an hour out of the 23 tooth spur on the 56, 23 pinion on the 56 spur and the 27.8 diff rear. And then the 26 pinion. As soon as I put it on, I was like, hey, wait a minute. This is big enough now. Maybe the 40 will fit. And I did it. And I was like, yeah, no, this is awful. This is too much. And so, yeah, I got my 28.6 mile an hour out on the street during lunch with the 26P, 56 spur, and 27.8 rear end. And bro, on the 42, the stock drive shaft is not happy at all. It was,
I think it was using the mic from my phone that's in the other room. That's funny.
that
I switched it to my actual AirPods. I think my wife walked in.
Yeah.
Yeah, she opened the front door. That's where my phone is. Sorry about that, guys.
No, I'm actually glad you're so much better now that the mic is trying to pick you up from the other room. Yeah.
The actual microphone that's close to my face as opposed to the one that's in the other room. I'm surprised you could pick me up at all. Sorry about that.
No worries, man. I was like, bro, how is he so good at video and his stuff is so rapid?
Dude, this is gonna be a good playback.
Right.
We thought the world was coming to an end. I was ready for the rapture.
I thought the destroyer was like at the house, man. I'm like, what in the world?
Everything. All the things.
That or Pete went full throttle on his Ranger Danger
Right.
Ranger.
Dude.
You guys were just all sitting there listening to it. I'm like, I don't hear anything in the other room. You guys could hear it. I couldn't.
We could. We definitely could.
So yeah, I have to get my truck out before the end of this week. I'm gonna take it back to Bonneville and rip it on the drive over there, the driveway. And take my phone. I'll take some, gold Gorilla tape in my phone and tape it to the back end of this thing, and I'm gonna send it. Because I need some interiors. The Toyota and the Ranger don't have dashboards or seats or anything. It's driving me crazy. So I'll probably have to print some off before the next time.
Yeah, man. I've been debating on that because I'm like, am I gonna let that drive me crazy, or am I just gonna go ahead on and send it? Because I've justified it with I just don't want to add any more weight to it or whatever. But interiors are cool. But it's like I do them on everything else. So it's like, but I did not on the bug body, I didn't fog out the windows like I did on the other one. So I can change my mind if I want to. I did get some lights ordered up though.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I got the 5 bucket axial kit. I think I got the last one, bro. I was lucky that it fulfilled because it went out of stock, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna get mine or not. And then they showed up. But I ordered a 6-bar Hella branded looking off of Amazon. I'm just gonna steal the lights out of that kit and put on the is yours lit up for real, or are they just dummy lights?
Right now they're just dummy lights, yeah, because I haven't been able to find anything. I wanted like a simple solution, something that I could just drop in, but I haven't found anything, so I'll probably just wire them up by hand. You can get big pack of LEDs for like $8 on Amazon. I'll probably do that.
Exactly. I thought, I may be able to just repurpose these buckets or steal the bulbs, whatever. But I kind of like that it had the Hella, like instead of KC, it had the white Hella, like brand numbers on them. So they're going to glow still, but not blind you. And I'm like, that's cool.
I'm probably going to get one for mine. You
You just have to. It's part of it. Honestly, it for me, it's been a nice like just roll bar for the body. The way I've set them up, it when they do roll because they're gonna. It's nice for them to hit the light bar and all the plastic parts instead of the Lexan.
Yeah, man.
for sure.
I beat mine up pretty good one of the first days. And man, I'm the worst painter on Lexan because I am not patient at all. So I backed the yellow with black because I was doing some other black accents on the engine area and whatever the running boards and stuff. And I never let anything dry. And so it re-emulsified the so after I rolled it a few times and chipped off some paint, then I try to fix it with the yellow, and it re-emulsifies the black, and I get this crazy swirl garbage on it. And so I ended up masking it off again on the outside, and I fixed it by painting on the outside. So I'm painted on the inside and the outside on this. Let me show you.
Nice.
Sweet. I'm gonna have to do something different with my orange paint on mine. This is all coming off again after
I
I sprayed
haven't
it the second
attached
time.
it yet because I'm waiting to run the wires and stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's all right. I got
It's on there.
My lightning bolts bled through, but I made the masking out of just painter's tape, and it's a little skinny lightning bolt. So the more you handle it, touch it, and peel, because it's on the desk when I cut it and all this stuff. The more you mess with it, it stretches. You can't hardly get it to lay down on the inside. But yeah, I did black and like gray for the engine deal. And then there's the running boards are black. It's hard to tell. So when I masked it off to fix it on the outside, because when I rolled it, I lost along here, I lost all that paint on both sides. On the inside, it broke out like your silver one did. And so when I painted the outside, I was like, I'm not redoing the lightning stuff. So I masked this off. So the doors are just the inside paint, and the fenders and the rest of it are the outside. So it's got way too much paint on it, bro. Look at the X's on the headlights.
Love it.
Come on.
Nice.
You cut out little pieces of electrical tape to get those, or did you paint them?
Bro, I'm so janky. So I painter's tape.
And then painted it black. Sharpie. Done.
And I cut strips. Yeah.
He's got cat eyes on the bug, man. Sweet.
Hell yeah.
There's the I'm gonna try these old school Bajas.
Good.
The foams suck for crawling. They're super hard. So I'm like, that's cool for this thing. But my Patagonias, honestly, I'm dying to try them on a crawler because they're broken amazing right now after running 25, 28 miles an hour up and down the street.
Dude, as far as paint tribulations, I haven't had any more. Obviously, I'm biased, but I've been using the Proline airbrush paints, man, and I messed that Toyota up, man. It rolled it a bunch of times, and I don't have a single paint fleck on that one, man. It looks great.
That's awesome.
That stuff sticks. It's formulated for Lexan, so I mean, once it gets on there, man, it's done. It's like permanent. It's cool.
Pete, did you prep the inside of that body at all before you painted it?
Which one, the silver one? Because it looks like I didn't. But yeah, all the other ones, I wash them and then rinse them off and then give them an alcohol wipe. And then so I'll put the stencils or the masks on the inside. And then after the masks are on, I'll hit it with like a Scotch-Brite pad to kind of rough it up a little bit. I don't like doing that on the windows because you get the swirls in the windows. So I'll put the masks on first before I do the final prep on it.
Gotcha.
I did that except for the alcohol.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, all the soaps in the world, it's like you want to get that mold release off of it, but the soap leaves something too. Like the soap, the paper towels, like everything does. So if you hit it with alcohol and wipe it out one final time with like an actual like dishcloth or something like that, then it usually gets nice and sticky and the paint will hold to it. But then, I mean, it's funny too, because I can see the spots where I like held it a bunch, or like, oh yeah, my thumb was like on that corner for half the time I was painting it. So I left a bunch of grease on it. You can see the difference. So, I mean, honestly, from from the camera, you know, you're beating yourself up about your lightning bolt. It looks fine from the camera. That's
Oh,
what
exactly.
I see of it, right?
At
I know all
25,
my paint jobs look nasty.
yeah, dude, at 25,
You're always your own worst critic on as far as those goes. It looks great, man.
it'll be fine. Yeah, thanks. I looked at every Baja Bug on the internet and didn't like any of the paint schemes, bro. There were a lot of stripe schemes, you know, like up half the back or whatever. They're cool. But I was like, dude, this is my default. Whenever I did a custom airplane, I always searched until I found a squadron that had a lightning bolt for whatever reason.
Nice.
And I was like, that'll work. That'll work. And the light bar will be sweet. And if I keep these white deep dish, which I don't know if I will because I'm doing this right now. These are like charcoal. But that light bar thing is cool. That 5-bar.
It's big, man. It's really big.
It looks
big on the Ranger too.
It's gonna be cool on there.
Is that the deadbolt light bar?
Yeah.
It's like it's
bro.
both. So it comes on the deadbolt, and then there's like an accessory part you can get where you don't have to buy a whole deadbolt and get it too. So this is the same light bar that's on it here.
Nice.
It needs lights in it though.
Which bars did you use to the straight ones?
Yeah, I use the straights.
Yeah.
Because I use the ones that are angled in on the other one. So
got it.
And you know what? Just in the chat, they said they see that breaking off. Everybody has. You think it would? I agree. You'd think it would, but it won't, man.
That looks mean. Show that truck again. Show
Pete,
that.
That guy saying I can see that breaking off. That's Kirk.
Nah, they're on there good, man.
Dude, danger.
Your light bar.
Oh, is it backwards? Is my camera reversed? I should fix it.
It reads proper from here.
Okay, cool.
It reads good. Your light bar on your silver one stayed
element parts and threw those on there too.
Bad to the bone.
Yeah.
Hey, if you get $200 to $500 to burn on Black Friday, how would you? Man, there's so many ways. There's so many ways. You know, part of me is like instantly I'm like get a kit and some power systems and get to wrenching because it's super fun. But also like sales. So you want to take advantage of them. You could get a handful of things for that kind of money.
Oh, like, yeah.
You want to fly or you want to drive? That's my question. That's what
my to-do list on the hobby list is already bigger than that. So that would just knock off some of the to-do list.
Yeah. Seriously, man. I do dig the wrenching though. I really do like the kits. I want to do another pre-runner, which sounds crazy. And leave it narrow. Like yours is just stretched, right, Pete? It's not really wide.
Yeah. The Ranger's still standard width. It's just all the way back on the swing arm.
Yeah. Got it. And that body required that. So you've got the same stretch as us, but just not wide track.
Exactly. I mean, I think I could probably actually fit some spacers on it if I want to. I don't know why I haven't yet. Honestly, the spacers that I have are on a truck that just looks absolutely perfect with the wide stand. So I don't want to like ruin that one to try it on a pre-runner, or else I'd do it.
Heck yeah!
Four-wheel drive pre-runner kit. Chris, look at the,
Ecto, baby.
Yeah, the Ecto,
the element line. That one right there.
Ultron.
That one that Pete's got. That's element.
4WD, dude. Now you don't get the twin I-beam, but you do get the independent front suspension.
Yeah, it's a different kind of kit. It's like you got to buy 2 different trucks to get this one, but it's worth it. This thing's cool.
Do you? If you get the Ultron, I think you get everything you want. I think you get trailing links and the IFS too. Really? Okay.
I wasn't sure if that one had the regular linked rear end or not.
I think it does. I was looking.
I'm gonna get busy and do that to my Ecto at some point soon.
I would. You're right there. You just need the IFS too.
Yep.
Man, I'd be cool with just the IFS 2 on it, man. Get a bigger power system in it, IFS 2, and it's just like a throwback. I've seen a couple of those trucks, like at King of Hammers and stuff, where they have the old truck body on a Prerunner.
It's killer.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I need to. That's probably gonna be my next project after I get done with my Tacoma.
Dude, I was looking for an Ultron at Horizon for reasons, and they don't have them. I think maybe the with a lipo combo or whatever, but the whatever regular one wasn't there.
The whole reason the Toyota came together was for that very reason, is because we were getting rid of all of our stock of all of our Element stuff, so it had a good price on it. So yeah, I ended up grabbing all the parts to make that one because it was super cheap at the time. Because we were getting rid of stock,
blowing them out. Yeah, I was gonna pick up a VS410 builder's kit straight axle. Also, thinking about it, and it's gone.
I've always wanted a Vanquish truck, man. Axial's been so accessible that I've never really spend full price on something that or something I can build super
That's
cheap out of parts at work.
The Phoenix Portal was my first kit ever.
Nice.
And like Lexan paint job, they didn't have the straight axle out yet at the time, or I would have I wouldn't have done a Portal. But it's fine. Yeah, the Danger Ranger does look sweet, bro. and it sounds like it's fast.
So Pete, is that the one that's running 36 mile an hour?
Yeah. 2-wheel drive, 36 miles an hour, man. It's all in that transmission. It's so I still have a 15-tooth pinion on it. It's all the transmission doing all the work on it.
What do you got in gears in the rear end?
Stock rear end on it. Still,
wow.
Yeah. Dude, I'll pull the body off for you.
It is all simple transmission.
So when we were talking about this a couple weeks ago, Ryan, I said I think my Ecto, because I put an 1800 Fusion in that, I think that truck is faster right out of the box stock than some of the 10.3s,
which is crazy
because of the way it's geared.
Which is nuts because it's like an 80-some tooth spur.
Yeah, well, maybe that's going to be my lightning flash fast ride. I don't know.
So that's it's a Amazon LCG transmission. It's designed for trucks with portal axles and brushless outrunners. So you have so much gearing in other places, you don't need it in the transmission. So you can just have kind of a spurless transmission there. And it's just the orange part here. So no big spur, hanging out like it would usually have. It's basically just like a set of idler gears that runs 4-wheel drive. So this one's obviously just 2-wheel drive, but it has a yoke for the front too, so you can put it in. That's what I have in the Toyota too.
Okay, so
nice.
It thinks it's going to be reduced down, but it's not, because it's not. Right, because it's not a portal rear. Yeah.
I mean, it's maybe like just under 1-to-1. It's pretty ridiculous because on this one, it's not on all the other trucks I have, they're censored motors. So it's even though they're geared high, you can still, kind of crawl them a little bit. This one's just bat, it really cogs and wants to take off at the first sign of throttle, which, whatever, they're meant to run. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yep. KR Decline race car design. What's happening, man? Welcome in. Going to buy a vintage Kyosho buggy. Nice. I've got a real old Kyosho. I think it was probably one of their first 4-wheel drive models. I still have it downstairs. I should go get it and put it on my rack up here. I was like 7 or 8 years old when I got that.
Oh, wow.
That's the one you saw that I had over at Kirk's house. We ran one day.
Oh, yeah, that with the chain driven deal.
Yeah.
Sweet.
It's crazy old school. I'll go get it, man. I need to put it up here in this spot.
The Optima. Yeah, dude, this thing was crazy. He had. I don't know if if it's got the same old motor business in it or not. Man, I've been watching finally the algorithm is starting to feed me other pre-runner videos.
Nice.
I tell you, I see people going to a whole lot of effort and still having what I think sucks.
That's the big thing is that there's so many trucks out there where you can't just kind of throw the kit together. You need to. That thing's sweet. That thing is awesome.
See
Got
the
the big
chain
box
drive?
in the back. Yeah. That thing's worth some money, man.
Dude, it's really in good condition. I put a brushless motor in it.
I knew it. That's right.
And changed up the electronics in it, and it runs fantastic.
I bet.
Yeah, and that's 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive?
It's technically 4-wheel drive, but it's kind of really more 2-wheel drive. It's weird how the whole drive system on the front it's kind of limited slip type situation.
But it got along
sometimes
at Kirk's house, which knowing what I know now, I'm like, that's awesome,
dude. It runs really good, even through the tall grass. It'll go up and go.
It was working it out. I was starting to talk about now the algorithm's finally feeding me like pre-runner videos, Kelly, and
same.
I see guys doing a ton of stuff, but like, I'm not impressed. I'm not trying to be a jerk, but it's like they're riding too tall or just they're slow.
Yep. The two guys that I've seen, and you can get pretty ridiculous. We haven't gotten into like custom metal work like some of these guys have. There's two guys, Crow Below Customs is really cool. He's got a couple really cool pre-runners.
Okay.
And then what's the other one? Double Clutch Productions. They both have some pretty cool RC pre-runners that they work on. Strangely enough, Double Clutch Productions, he just put out something recently, and I haven't seen anything from him for a couple of years. He was doing it a couple of years back when it was
the 10-2.
Yeah.
No, I did see some of his stuff, and it looked pretty cool, but it also looked like super involved. Like we're for the most part stock chassis, a whole lot of stock stuff. These dudes,
I mean, they're getting the mill of the lathe and the welders out and getting crazy with them. I like the nuts and bolts and plastic, man. I'm all right with that.
Dude, if I go any faster than I'm going already, then that's the kind of stuff I'd have to do. And I think you have to almost try to look for an open diff situation if you're going to go that nuts as well.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was trying to keep them mostly axial for any potential events, but there was that, what is it, the Sen Racing Ranger that just came out, and it's got a crawler straight axle rear end with an open diff in it, and I was like, oh man, just bolt that onto the back of one of these pre-runners, it'd be perfect, man.
It would be. Yeah, these things are wild and crazy. When you get up in the mid-20s and above, they're I don't even want to drive mine on the road right now the way it sits.
Yeah,
bro, I was running that speed today, and I was just like, I'm not turning. Let it roll. No break.
They start rocking on you. Yeah, you gotta keep it together.
It's wild because you can see the gyro lock it in. So once it gets going, well, it's got its own, stability. But then when it gets up to speed, the tires got bigger and it locked itself in another way. So crazy.
It's like a boat getting up on plane almost. It's like when it has to deal with that initial torque, and then the suspension finally settles in, and once it comes up to speed and actually like settles in, it's funny. Yeah.
That's
after I put my 824 gears in the rear end of mine, I was like, man, I got powered up. I got just full throttle Nancy this thing right here on the table. I picked it up and hammered it. I'm like, whoa! I mean, it was like two saw blades at the back of the truck. I'm like, something's coming apart, ladies and gentlemen.
Bro, bro, my stuff sounded so scary and nasty last night that I took it apart to check the gears because something doesn't sound good. I checked my mesh again and it was fine. So I don't know, man, but I was I'm not. And then I'm like, okay, let me try 80%. Nope, still crazy.
That silver truck, man, I still got a stock transmission in the silver F100, and that thing, it sounds awful, but it's still hooking up and going, man.
Yeah. I was afraid since I didn't find anything on the spur and pinion, I was like, oh man, I wonder if I tore the diff up. But it feels fine.
Yeah, I made some metal on the Toyota because I didn't quite have the spur and the pinion lined up quite right. That thing's awesome. I love the motor angle's funny too, just for the chain drive.
Oh
Yep.
yeah. The
That's
Tonka
cool.
tires and those big standard size servos.
Dude, yeah. Yeah, they're full-size servos. Yeah, old school, man.
You need to draw that up, send it to Send Cut Send. Like, hey, I need a carbon fiber chassis for this.
Dude. Yeah, it's crazy.
You wouldn't believe, Kelly. I don't know if you're probably aware of what that thing's worth. Somebody would give you a pretty penny for that. Probably at least 4 figures for that.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
No
Don't
idea.
look. Don't look, because you probably won't end up having it for very long.
Might have to do some trading on some stuff, guys.
Right.
But yeah,
These tires are just a tick smaller.
you want to talk about a tick smaller? Look at that, Pete.
Check that
Yep.
out.
Yep. That should fit under there. I saw that picture you sent us just before.
Yeah, I think it's gonna work out pretty good once I get the body set down where I want it.
Body's just a little high still.
A little bit. Yeah, I think that having a full size one in the garage will help me determine where I need to be.
You have a good reference.
Yep.
There's those old school Mickey Thompsons.
That looks good.
Yeah.
I like those tires.
I got them from my dad's trimmer's truck because that's what was on them in the movie. But these are like 475s, which were too big for the truck I built him. 419s were the way to go. So these were too big, but they were perfect tread to match the movie. But they just been sitting around with those stiff foams in there. I haven't used them on nothing.
Speaking of the foams, I wound up taking the original black foams out of these Amazon tires I'm running on my pre-runner, and I took and went down and started digging and found some white, more dense, bigger foams and put them in these tires. So I haven't driven it since I did that, the sway bar, and it's 824 gears. So I probably did too much at once.
I can't lie. I still love the Pats on here, though.
Yep. Yep.
Dude, when we go, I'm bringing all these tires. I'm bringing the Patagonias, the stiff Bajas, and I'm going to put dual stage foams in those Pro Line jobs.
When are we doing another race run? We need to do it before it snows.
The new Pro Lines, you know what I'm saying? The stock foams are too soft. So
Pete, are you running stock foams in yours?
Oh yeah, stock everything. You're not wrong though. Yeah, they are super soft. I mean, you can see. I've gone through tons of different tires, different sizes, and those ones, honestly, that's like riding on balloons compared to a lot of them that I've been running.
Do you like that?
They just fit the wheel well so good. That's why I like them, honestly, is because they look really good in the wheel.
They do. Do you wish they were stiffer, or you like that they're super soft?
I just feel like that needs a little more sidewall strength, and that's the little tougher foam will help you there, right?
And I've got a set of I keep robbing stuff instead of just picking up new. But like I want an excuse to run these again. But it's like if I'm going to run them on this bug, I feel like I need to have deep dish something.
Yeah.
So
it's a narrow tire too compared to what you have on them.
It's a narrow tire, so it's like maybe if I do another one, I'll dual stage these and run them on that one that I don't go wide max on.
Yeah.
So
it's funny too, because I honestly don't think Pro Line ever meant for those tires to be doing what we're doing with them either. I think that's a big part of it. Like, these are for crawlers, man.
I was going to mention this tonight that, you know, after all of us doing what we're doing to these, somebody needs to give us a set of Z-rated Proline tires.
Yeah, you're right. Seriously. None of my sand paddles are the right size either. I need a perfect crawler size, like a 1.88 or something paddle tire for these.
Ooh, that would be sick. 155s. I don't have any 155s. I don't think.
I
do. They're on my Winnebago. Hold on.
Are those 155s that we got on those?
Well, I have 155.
Oh, you know what?
That's because that's the wheels that were supposed to go on my FJ55. I didn't use them. I put them on the Winnebago.
Ryan, what size were the tires, the boom tires? Are they 3 something?
3.98.
All right, that's what I got on my Winnie.
So this is a 4.19, and that's like a 4.75. The 398s will be a little smaller than this. That's on my Land Rover. And then, but these are 19 rims. The tire's 419. The 155s are really small. Hold on.
So Chris, those are 155s you're getting at Christmas?
Those might be a little intense for yeah, right.
Is that a Rustler tire?
I think it might be. I honestly don't have no idea where it came from. Trying to look.
That looks fun.
So
probably a little wide for the application, but
is okay. So these are 155s, and that's a 19 on a 4.19 tire. So these tires are probably 398 or something. 155 rims. Next to a regular size crawler tire. That's kind of what you're looking at, Chris. But yeah, these are the FJ55 tires that RC 4-wheel drive sent for that kit. But they were perfect for this.
Looks great.
Well,
the Winnie.
These are mini, 419 instead of 475 Patagonias. And they were on here, but I took them off for something else.
Show your Winnebagos, gentlemen.
Ain't got one. Never had one.
Tonka, baby.
I still see those. You find them on Facebook Marketplace still.
Bro.
I figured they'd all getting grabbed up by you guys.
It's leaf sprung.
Nice.
Dude, that was the first FMS Jimny kit that I altered and stretched and did stuff to make work on that, which was pretty slick. All I had to do was cut out for the motor and the trans. The rest of it just bolted to the floor. I drilled out the rivets for the baloney axles that come on it for real.
I'm almost thinking now I need to take that sway bar kit that I bought for, I think, was it the Riff? And put that on here.
On the Winnie?
Yeah, dude, because this thing, it leans like no other.
What chassis do you end up using?
This is one of the Jimny chassis.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And I got all the leafs on this. So it's as stout as it gets. But, these things are heavy, so.
And it's not it's a toolbox on wheels.
It is. It's a case of beer carrier is what it is.
Bro, I got coffee, my selfie stick, my phone, cameras, extra batteries in it.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a camper.
And pull a rig out on the trailer.
The event rig, right?
That's why I got it, actually, because my goal was to make a trailer and put a billboard on the back of it and light it up and run it in front of everybody at RC Fest. Just chill the channel. but
I think Kirk bought one too. He's got a Winnie.
I think we all three do. Yeah.
That's what we need to do. We need to race these things around France Park.
Race.
I gotta go get on Facebook Marketplace now. I gotta go track one down.
Yep. We gotta have
And make
50
it
mile an
faster
hour
than yours.
Winnies. 50 mile an hour Winnebagos.
Oh my gosh.
How fun would that be?
That'd be
Yep.
fun.
Kirk says he does have one.
You know what, boys? I got to run. I didn't warn my wife that I was going to do a live stream tonight, so I'm getting the wave. So I'm gonna run.
Yeah, dude,
That's cool.
we'll do it again. So
Yeah.
I mean, on paper, I would say Pete's winning now on speed. So part of the criteria of judgment has to be survival.
Yep. Because the Tacoma has I went into the ESC and brought it back to about 70% because it was just ridiculous. But both on because the Ranger's still only on 2S, so if I need to bump it up to 3S, if I need to, I can. But
He's got a speed on paper, Kelly, just all day.
Bro, come on. You're killing me.
Maybe we're inviting him. Yeah.
That's why I wanted it. You know what I mean? Get it tuned just right, and then if you need to turn the boost up at any point, it's there for you if you need it.
Yep, just put a different battery pack in and go.
Just when I think I'm done. So maybe 42th isn't so bad on 2S.
You should run it. You should see how it feels, because I know it'll be loud, but see if it's manageable. You should keep it in there for sure.
Once the drive shaft goes in, dude, the stock drive shaft's scary, bro.
36, so to get the Tacoma, I think I was telling you this before, the Tacoma to get to 38 is what I got that up to. It was absolute handful, locked front and rear diffs, and it was not the best surface to do it. The Ranger 2-wheel drive up to 36, it was smooth, had it pinned, for most of the run. It wasn't really a problem. So you have to give it a shot, at least one run, I think.
All right. We'll get it figured out.
Yeah.
So, what'd you say you got? 38, 36?
36 out of the beam kit, and then out of the element, I got 38. But I don't even want to count the 38 because that was such a handful. And honestly, I put a lot of scratches in the body getting there just because it was such a handful.
I got it.
I'm sure.
36. Okay, 36.
I think we all need to shoot for 30 to 31, 32. And then we all connect again and go race these things.
Yep. I think, and you're right too. It's fun to see what you can get out of them, but at the same time, it's having them side by side, goofing off on the beach was probably way more fun than seeing how fast you can get them.
What you want to do, right? there's the speed, that's its own thing, and then there's the drivability. Dude, 25-28 seems pretty good to me.
Yeah, it's a decent speed. It's a lot for a frame rail chassis with crawler axles.
But I still want to hit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, bro.
The crawler axle is it. Yeah.
See you, Pete.
Hey,
all right,
Pete.
I'll catch the rest of the live stream afterwards. I'll watch it tonight.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
I'll see you guys.
Bye. Hey, see you.
All right.
Later. Fun.
That was fun. Good times. It's always nice to have a good conversation with Pete and talk about speed.
Yes.
And all of his little gadgets he's got.
Yeah, I'm not surprised he said yeah when we asked him today.
Yeah. It's fun for all of us to have these pre-runners and be able to, throw different things in and just see what happens.
See what sticks.
Yep, exactly. And I don't think any of us are really keeping track of what we're doing and what gearing, what speed, what works, what doesn't, what makes sense.
I am.
Are you? Because I am not.
Yeah, dude, I speak in numbers now. I pretty much have a decent grip.
So now we're officially RC gearheads.
A little bit.
Because we're gearing things. Yeah.
Thanks to, this and the overdrive job where I learned the hard way a couple things. Yeah, dude. I feel like I kind of got it.
So, Francis, see what comes unstuck, then review these shows. I'm telling you, man, my tires were literally saw blades the other morning when I did that, and I'm like, I was waiting for something to come apart. Tell you the truth, I thought I was going to blow a window out in the house.
I was scared to run it up. And so I took it back off. I was like, dude, I don't want to break stuff. I don't have anything to replace it. And so now that I got the metal drive shafts coming, I feel a little more confident to go back at it with the 40.
Yeah.
But it's like, I
I'm
like
trying.
the spur, but I want a smaller pinion, but I have to have the big pinion to be able to use it. And then I don't have a throttle curve on my radio. So all I can do is expo and travel adjustment.
I'll tell you, I love that throttle curve. Well, you've driven mine. It's I got lucky and set it right out of the gate pretty close, and I'm happy with it because it's a soft start, and it's almost like the turbocharger kicks in after it gets going, and then it just lights right up.
I think I need to get into the ESC to try to get that going because I can't do it on the radio.
Yeah. Well, it definitely helps on the controllability of it. I'm looking right now to see what size drive shaft I bought. I bought an Endura steel drive shaft for
I'm
mine.
looking at those.
It was 94 to 119. So if you got the 109, you're right in the middle there.
109 gives me
You know what, Francis? I was just really researching this whole tire molding thing the other day with the guys that are 3D printing the molds and making their own tires. It sounds fun.
So check this out. So my whole drive shaft is basically 4.75 inches. And 109 is basically 1, 2, 3, 4, counting backwards, 4 3/8. So why I picked it that way is the telescopic nature of the drive shaft.
Mm-hmm.
Most of it's in there. So it's
Oh,
not stretched out bunch. It's like doubled up for most of it.
right.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I'm probably a third of the way in, maybe a little more.
that's what
I'll blow it apart with this gearing. I'm it's gonna light itself on fire. Something's gonna happen to mine. I just know it.
Kirk said he had to get the 139. Oh wow.
Oh gee. Huh. Oh, because of the 10-2.
Yeah, it could be.
It's a little different.
Yeah. It could be. Well, no. I was thinking about the dig stuff. No, there's no dig.
Mm-mm.
Actually,
Well,
yes,
the
there is.
the transmission on the 10-2s are different than the 10-3s. They're
Well,
mounted differently.
base camp kits have the dig on them. We just don't use them.
Right.
Yes. So that's why I'm shorter. Yeah. Makes sense.
Yep. Absolutely. But I'm pretty excited to try mine with that sway bar on it. I'm glad Pete told me he was running a sway bar in his.
So I'm the next thing I want to do is try 20 weight oil instead of 35 or whatever's in there. But I want a sway bar on there to do it.
Yeah, the sway bar definitely, just by handling and feeling mine, made a huge improvement.
It's like I already know it's going to be
It's the torque twist, right?
exactly.
And that's all I wanted it to do. And I mean, that's what it's there for, to just keep the front end squared up.
And that's why I'm hesitating, because I actually like the way mine rides now as far as the torque twist goes. I wish I was on a little bit more of a cloud, but I'm okay with the ride, if that makes sense. So it's like, all right, I'll try 20. but I don't want to do it until I have a sway bar on it.
Right.
Because I know I'm going to take away some of what I like.
Well, and wait till I drive mine, because if I don't like the sway bar on mine, then I'll pass it to you if you want to try it on yours.
You had an extra one anyway.
Well, the other one I've got is big. It's for a Rift or something else, so it's a little big. I mean, I know you'll make it work. I was thinking about making it work, and then Pete told me about the one that he bought for the Element, for the basically the same one that's on my Ecto.
Okay. I'm about done. These, I tell you, some bead locks are so much easier than others. This Endure stuff's pretty easy.
The ones I don't like are probably the ones you're working with there that have the 5 or 6 bolts right in the center that bolt right to the hub.
Yeah.
And I do not like those. I had a set of those that I tried setting on a set of tires for my little mullet truck. And I don't know if it was just the width of the tires or what, but I could spin the tire on the bead locks because of how they're centrally,
Yeah.
bolted together. They don't give enough. They don't apply enough pressure to the bead.
I see. It
That's
depends.
why I avoid them.
I've done some that are easy and some that are a pain.
Like these turbine wheels, these Endurers that I got on my Prerunner. Kirk's got them. He runs them on his, and it's like they got 5 or 6 bolts out around the outer edge of the diameter of
Those are nice.
Of the rim, and there's they give you a better clamp.
Those are easier to deal with. But I've wrestled enough bead locks now that I know what style not to buy.
Same. Yep. Same. What's up, Wild Bill? Dude, I feel bad. I want to get in there on the Monday night real flight with him and you guys and fly, but man, I'm toast after a Monday.
You're what?
Toast after a long Monday, typically.
Gotcha.
And you know what? To be honest with you, I don't know if I could fly an airplane right now after all this little trigger. I might have to fly an airplane off of a car radio.
Nah. You got it. I set up that Twin Otter pretty solid the other day.
Yeah, I stayed up to hassle everybody in the live chat for that.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. You haven't flown it yet, have you?
No, not even close.
I was thinking that'd be a fun place to fly at, actually, down there at France Park, right off that beach. That'd be a nice setting down there to get some good video of some planes. Actually, or float planes even.
Float planes, and that sand is so nice. I mean, my gosh.
Yeah, you could fly anything off of that sand. It's so smooth. I need to get an electric. Yeah, Chris, I'm there with you. I usually use my 40 volt, drill through anything, and just I just turn down the ratchet setting on it to like 2 or 3. This
is gyro. So there's no clutch. It's up to the speed of my hand. See what I mean?
Yeah, I usually use my clutch on my drill for doing what you're doing.
There isn't one.
Right. Yeah, you're just going by feel.
Which, I mean, honestly, as soon as you feel resistance, just stop.
Right.
I just stop and then I hand tight the rest.
Yep.
One more, dude. These bead locks are easy, bro.
One more.
What's really funny is when you forget to put the clamping ring on, though, because you're talking on a live stream.
Right.
And then you wonder why the tire's spinning.
Yep, exactly.
So this thing's like right there, dude. I get the light bar stuff done, and
honestly, so where are you?
Need to go faster than 28 miles an hour, except just for bragging rights.
So you're So what gearing are you running now again? Where's your final spot?
Yep. So I got 25 and a half the other day with the 27.8 in the back, which was a change from the 30 by 8 diff, stock spur 56 tooth. And it was a 23 tooth pinion that was laying around as an extra upgrade for the Vortex that I put on. And I got 25.4 whatever miles an hour.
Yep.
And then I put on the 26 tooth pinion.
Yep.
On the same setup and got 28.6 today.
Gotcha.
So I got a mile an hour a tooth.
Gotcha.
And then the 40 tooth spur, I installed it and ran it up and was scared. So I didn't run it at all. But dude, even at 80%, it saw bladed my tires like immediately, bro. And stuff just sounded like that wasn't going to last. It's just too much. I don't know if it's the vibration from the drive shaft is fine for a crawler, but not going 50 miles an hour. And honestly, if I were to drive that setup that scared me last night, I don't know if you could control it.
Probably not.
And I think it would have been in the 40s. Easy.
That's crazy.
It was so bonkers, bro.
That's why I'm saying I'm gonna drive mine with this 824 gears in the rear end. And if it's
You're already fast.
If it's ridiculous, out of control, then I'll come back and put the stock 830s back in it and be done.
Yeah. There's something to be said for that, being able to control it. Like, honestly, I was pretty happy at 25 miles an hour the way it felt.
Yep.
Fun factor.
Yep.
It was fine, really. But
like when we're out there at the beach, like Kirk and you and I were there at Vago on that little beach, just ripping back and forth, dude. That's fun to me. Just ripping these things around in the sand and watching the front end do its thing and the suspension work.
Bro, we got to go to Basher Beach. Basher Beach is just a little bit bigger. We can put some piles of sand up. That stuff was delicious. Is that why it's in here?
That's for you.
I had the first piece.
Just little.
It was amazing.
Good answer.
She brought the platter in here because the kids will destroy the rest of it.
Nice.
So she brought me some. So it didn't go away. Hold on a minute.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's okay. So you do get the last little tidbit. Yeah, we do need a frozen lake for a safe area just in case. The problem is with these pre-runners, man, if that thing flips over out in the middle of the lake on ice, I guess we got to have a recovery vehicle to go get it. If it gets cold enough and the river freezes over, which it doesn't happen real often, it would be cool to take and go out and just rip this thing on the ice.
I'd do it.
Kirk says we need to go hit the beach at Patea Creek. We do. You know what? Why don't we do that Sunday? You got plans Sunday? Let's go Sunday. Because I was just looking at the weather and it's supposed to be in the mid to high 50s. I can't do it Saturday.
Why?
Because I got crap I got to take care of on Saturday. There's no way I can do it on Saturday. I could go Sunday.
Whatever works for me. I really do like the Patagonias on here, but I just want to try different stuff out. And I was like, dude, my initial idea throwing these Bajas on here, it makes sense. It's a vintage looking deal.
Oh, yeah.
So why not?
Why not?
Why not? And they're stiff foams, which accomplishes another thing I wanted to do. Bro, I'm about done.
It just gives you let's see. Kirk said Sunday is good.
I really want to get one more video on this coyote, dude. I kind of want to do Bonneville for that, but whatever. It may have to be somewhere else.
I don't know if what all's it Potato or Spud Creek. I'm not sure.
I've been there with 6s, but actually I've been there with small 10 scale too.
I'd be up for going over there on Sunday. Spud Creek. We can go out there and check it out.
West side, northwest,
southwest.
south.
Yeah, Potato Creek is south, bro. North Liberty, bro.
I'm thinking of St. Pat's.
You're thinking of St. Patty's.
I was thinking of St. Pat's. Yeah, Potato Creek's on 4.
Yep. North Liberty's. Right? Yeah. Kinda.
Yeah, it feels like it's in no man's land between there and civilization.
Dude, we're a third of the way to France Park by the time you get to Potato Creek.
Serious.
I think Pete's itching to get back to France Park.
That sand is good. And that's why I want multiple.
I need to look at I'm going to look right now at the satellite for Spud Creek.
I have not run brass rings in the tires since that first time at France.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Only those Proline tires have the brass in them. Everything else that I've been running is nothing. And it's fine.
And brass rings in the front of mine, to tell you the truth. Just to see what it would do. But until I drive it with this changes I've done, I'm not doing anything else at the moment. Just going to leave it as is.
You know, I liked having them, but I don't know if I needed them. I think it does. If you're in need of a sway bar, I think it helps a little.
Yeah.
It's a cheat. It's a weird cheat.
Yep.
But
agreed.
But I've been driving this one, and I drove it with you guys when the body was still Wonder Woman Invisible clear.
Yep.
And it was fine without any brass in it.
Yeah, I mean, and you know what? It depends on what you're doing with it too.
Most guys act like on these you want 60-40 heavy in the back, 60-40 split.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I think that the real trophy trucks are heavy in the back end, especially the mid-engine ones, because they got the toolboxes and all the, they got all their weight at the back end. And it seems like they fly really good that way in the air. And I've noticed mine wants to nose forward if I don't stay into the gas like we've talked about for that centrifugal force of the tires, mine noses in.
Yeah. Well, and that's going to happen if you don't stay in the power regardless of suspension.
Right. Yeah, for sure. 100% agree. Dude, this beach looks pretty sweet.
Potato Creek?
Yep.
Show me. I've been there, but I don't remember the beach. We were like crawling. You know what I'm saying? We were never really looking for open areas.
Hang on, I'm on.
Bro, I'm pretty pumped about the old school Bajas, actually.
Yeah, man, they look good, bro.
Let's do it. I'm doing it. Bro, I have so many tires that need bead locks, bro. It's not even funny. And I do like those Proline tires, but I just don't know how they're going to look on deep dish. So I'm just leaving them on these.
Yeah, you might as well. I mean, there's no point in, disconnecting them off now.
These rock shooters are nice though because
They
look like they bolt in the middle, but they really don't. They clamp on the back like you were talking about earlier.
Yeah,
These are so easy to do and change.
Yeah, I think the center lugs on these turbines, I think they're just pretty much there for looks, to tell you the truth, because they got the outer, the bolts are in the outer ring out towards the beam.
Oh yeah. Just looks.
Yeah, I think they're just there for cosmetic.
Dude, I've done some where those little tiny bolts that you think are for looks aren't.
Oh,
Those I'll never buy them again.
right on. Sorry, I'm trying to get a couple shots of this, dude. I think it's long. It's not as wide, but it's really long.
The beach?
Yeah. Dude, we should be able to get down on it over there and just haul butt.
And honestly, even in town, all we need is a baseball diamond, you guys.
Right?
All we need is a baseball diamond.
Dude, here, I'm getting a couple of pictures here, man. I'll show them up.
Do it. I'll be slower with these smaller tires.
Bro, can you see that, bro?
Yeah.
But look how long it goes, bro.
It's long.
That's why I said it's narrow, but it's long.
Dude, I don't know if we'll ever find as flat as France Park, though. Jeez.
Never, ever.
I mean, a baseball diamond, once again.
Dude, when I go back to California, I'm taking mine with me. I want to take mine to Huntington Beach and rip it.
Bro, these look good. Silver instead of white, deep dish. The white look cool though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Especially if I get those roof lights on. I wish I had these white rims back on it. I guarantee.
Oh yeah, the white rims make the bugs.
I know. Why didn't I just do it
But
right?
that's okay, man. You know what? You're trying something different. And if those tires work better than the Pro lines or the other tires that you originally bought for that, then just change up the rims, man. Put the white ones on.
Right, because these Patagonias now are broke in. They're going to end up on a crawler.
Dude, you should try those. You should try those on the Coyote.
Well, I was thinking about it. Like if I steal these deep dish out of here, then I'll put those Pro Line rock shooter rims on.
Yep, and just see how those tires compare to the Troubadours.
You know what's hilarious? I packed the axle full of grease so hard that these tires are grease.
They got grease on the inside of the hub?
It found a way out.
Oh my.
Yeah. Holy smokes. That's crazy. But yeah, man, there she is with the Baja dudes.
All the glory, man. Yeah, it looks good. I definitely like the white rims better, but you know what? Just for trial and error and testing of the tires, I bet those tires will run good, really good on the pavement.
Dude, the reason I wanted these is because I want a little less tread. Like the Pats, they're good, like too good.
Those things did great in the loose sand.
They did. And I don't think the Pro Line tires would have been worth a damn in the loose sand. But
Chris, he's making a valid point here. He's asking for some trickery with the bug body.
Ooh, I haven't done that yet.
He wants to see the bug body on the Helaman.
That we can do. And we're going to. As soon as I wipe the grease off of this.
Lightning bug. Ha!
That's a brilliant name. Who was that? Francis, you would be.
Lightning bug.
That's pretty good. Bro, that looks good. It's gonna be sweet with the I gotta get these lights done. But
I kind of want to do what most of the real trophy guys do, and just put the lights right across the front right here at the top of the windshield, so that I'm kind of flush with the roof.
yeah,
That's
there's,
kind of where I'm heading.
there's that. Yeah. That's easier to achieve as well.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm okay with that not being white, actually. Honestly, dude, I have watched a bunch of videos on pre-runners lately, and
Do you want?
everything we look how I think that's good. It's just taking it.
Yeah.
No
You
better.
want you want a set of white lights, a light bar?
The Hella lights I got are they're lights, but there's like these covers on them. So instead of like the yellow KC, it's this.
Oh,
white.
okay, yeah. Well, you were explaining to Peter earlier. Okay,
Yeah, it's gonna be these white Hellas.
because I've got a white light bar.
LED.
The whole thing is white.
Oh,
The frame and everything is
I
all
thought
white.
about painting this white.
I've got a white one and a black one.
Bro, I dig
Yeah,
it.
man.
All right, let's see it on the Gila.
The Gila man.
Dude, I've had the motor and trans off of this thing. I don't know
What's
how many times.
what's the cartoon character that's got the yellow and red, the red lightning bolt on it?
Shazam?
Nah. I just happened to just think about that. Not Flash Gordon. Not
Flash.
Flash Gordon?
Probably. What is up? These are so grippy, it's like they don't roll good. Oh, I know what it is. That sucks. I've had to do that before. I'm gonna have to put washers on these so they
So they don't drag.
yeah, that sucks. It's fine on the back though.
Have you got the little aluminum washers? I have the little spacers that go on the fronts that came with the kit, the base camp kit. I've never taken them off. They're on mine, I think. In fact, I know they are. That thing sounds loud.
Big 26 tooth. Dude, now I want to check in here real quick. Hold on. I got washers that make this perfect though.
Perfect little washers. Yep. Okay, Chris said Flash is red with yellow lightning.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I think you and I said it about the same time. Flash. That's the name of Roscoe's dog. Flash.
Yeah, one washer does it, dude. And I'm still on stock hexes.
Sweet.
I got those same extensions you have.
I love mine.
Man, I'm surprised they've held up, to be honest.
Oh, they're fantastic.
I don't like them.
Hmm.
If they screwed in, I just don't like the pin, dude. The pin, I'm afraid.
I have not had any issues, and I just had those apart on the back axle, obviously, the other day when I put those other gears in and tore that axle all apart and cleaned everything. They're not bent. They're not messed up at all.
My thing is, I'm afraid of losing them more than anything.
Yeah, but you know what I do? So now if I take my tires off, I just reach in around the axle and grab a hold of that extension when I get the bolt out of the tire and just pull the tire right off and just keep my hand over on that axle extension and just keep it tight up against that pin
Yeah, but
and put a different set of tires on it or whatever. And
if you don't, though, it's gone.
right. Yeah. I mean,
And
you gotta learn.
that's my thing is like out at the field. See, now they roll. Out at the field, though, if you lose one, it's gone.
That's why I got a bunch of extras in my little case in my bag.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. Those things, yeah, they can come up missing real quick.
We'll try out them Bajas.
Pikachu.
No, my truck is not going to be named after a Pokemon.
That's what Francis he just said. Pikachu.
Nope, bruh. That's rad too.
Yeah, that looks good on there.
Doesn't it?
Yep.
So there it is riding.
I mean,
if I hold it in the middle, it's hanging down, right? So that's not quite right.
Yeah.
But
it just seems like the front end's pushed out a little too far for the I'm gonna get wiggy on you with the cosmetics like what you do with me. I think the front axle has to come back.
well, see, the thing is, you're wrong. Look at the axle. Look at the shock.
Not by looking at it from my point of view. I mean, it looks
the
like
shock angle. It goes right into the. They articulate up into that arch.
I don't see that.
Look at the shock angle.
Yeah, push up on the wheel.
It's like aiming right in the middle of the deal.
Goes right for the front of the fender.
It goes for the front, but it doesn't hit the front.
Aesthetically, it's not there. It's not far off, but it's not there. The body's too short for that. Chris says that looks sick.
It looks.
It does look kick.
I mean, it's a buggy, so like stuff hanging out forward. I mean, even the fenders are cut for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That looks pretty good, and it makes sense that an 8 scale, basically short course body fits on an 8 scale crawler.
All right, Chris he's ganging up with you on me. He's like rock bouncers front axle sticks out.
Yeah. I mean, this looks pretty right. That's cool. 2 2s. That's what I'll put on my pre-runner now. 2 2s.
All right, so then since you got that Helamon and you got that body, work on mounting that body on there, and I'll put my bug body on my my Vertex, and we'll go run both of those chassis together with the bugs on them.
That'd be cool. What are you gonna do for that? You gonna have to modify that body to make it work, though, ain't you?
Yeah. Yep.
A lot.
I don't know if it would be a lot, but I'm definitely gonna have to make some changes to it. It'd be sweet if I could just kind of replicate how that Vertex body goes on the chassis and just use what's on the chassis and make a like a sled looking scoop thing for the front that goes underneath the hood, and just put the mounting bracket, just duplicate the mounting bracket on the back, so I can just use the same locking pin and just put it on the same way.
That'd be cool. The only trouble with that bug body is that it's got basically scale arches that haven't been cut. Like this is modified. This is
cut. Well, and you know what? If I could dedicate that bug body to the Vertex, I'll cut the living snot out of the arches on that bug body. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean it's
it'd probably make more sense being on the Vertex because that body actually would allow it to articulate like it's supposed to. If I, cut out the wheel wells.
just a little, right? Because
Yeah,
I mean, if this was a scale bug body, it wouldn't be fitting on any of this stuff.
exactly.
I mean,
Yep.
axle's out in front on this one too.
Yeah, not as much. That to me that looks good.
I'm holding I mean, that's dropped out.
Yeah, that looks good on there.
That's dropped out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is not dropped out.
Yeah, it looks appropriate on there.
I like it. I do, man. I do. And whenever I get it lit up, I think that looks cool too.
Yeah.
I couldn't just wait till these lights showed up to do the paint. So now it's going to be plotting coordinates to go to Mars to get holes right. But yeah, so these light buckets will have like white covers on them.
Yeah, that'll look good. And you know what? Honestly, just when I wire all my lights together, I just go from one to the next, daisy chain them all the way over to one side. And I put one small hole down through the body for the wire and just
Dude,
daisy.
the lights I bought are a 6-bar light kit that I'm going to repurpose to fit in this 5er. So however they wired them,
Yeah,
I'm getting.
nice. Yeah, just drop one off and
Exactly.
yeah, drop the farthest one away from where the leads are and where it gets its power source from.
Hold on, I'll find a pic.
Francis said bugging out.
Bugging out.
He ain't bugging out. We're bugging out. Bugging out.
I thought I took a picture. That's all right. I can find it real quick. Yeah, dude, they were Amazon,
Yep, $9.99 special.
I wish they were $9.99.
I'll probably just buy a 7. I don't know. I guess I need to research it and see. I'll probably do like a 7 or 8, 9 light bar on mine, whatever fits. And I got all the LEDs. I'll just
like a bar, like LED.
like what you're putting on top of the bug, but probably 8 or 9 pods.
You son of a bitch. There
it is. Yeah, man, that's cool.
Yeah, so I don't like
good.
the bar, but I like the hella lights.
Well, that's what I'll do is the hella lights, but I want to go enough across that it fills the width of the truck.
Bro, it's 138 millimeters across this thing, and it's $14.
138? That might be about right.
It probably is, dude. It's for a crawler.
Huh.
138. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1. The
5.433 inches. It's a little less than 5.5 inches wide.
It's like right at 5.5.
Yeah, 5.433 is 138 millimeters. So, and I know mine's wider than that.
It probably is because it's short. It's full size short course. So I kind of cheated. So I got a short course body, but it's a bug. So it's right. So it's still little, but I'm able to fit the stretch and the wide max in it.
Yep.
Lightning bug. That's actually brilliant, bro.
Lightning bug.
That's pretty good. Yeah, it looks all right, doesn't it? From far away. I like the red and yellow. It's what I had too, by the way.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it looks good.
You can
But
see how it really is.
How Pete was talking about using, like, if you use dish soap or paper towels and whatever else you get, you leave residue on it. I was going to bring it up and then we got off on another subject, but I've always been told to use newspaper, like to clean your windows in your car. Like if you use newspaper and like Windex, like it will not like streak. Have you ever tried that?
I mean, on Windows.
So I wonder, I mean, that's why I was like, man, get yourself a piece of newspaper and start cleaning it out on the inside.
The alcohol puts the final nail in the coffin for me because I'm like, okay, yeah. Because I've done everything else. I've cleaned them. I've wiped them down. I've made sure not to touch them. I've washed my hands. I've greeny-weenied the plastic.
Yep.
I've done all the things except use good paint. I'm most of the time using this house stuff, this whatever Lowe's.
See, that's I've tried using multiple different like Lexan paints, and if Pete says that Proline airbrush paint is what actually sticks really well, then I'm willing to try that.
I'm willing to try that too. I think you got to do the good prep. And one thing about Proline does have a lot of colors. You just have to know how to look for them. But bro, the prep is everything. It's got to be.
Yeah, I mean, using Scotch-Brite makes sense. I used rubbing alcohol, 90% rubbing alcohol on this one before I did any painting, and this grape or this orange paint, it's flaking off like crazy.
Yeah, see?
And it was, I think that was to Maya paint, Lexan paint.
I heard that too, Francis. So yeah, it used to be they'd talk about newspaper, but then they've changed the way they make the ink now.
Oh,
Don't know if it makes a difference, but it could. I mean, I don't have newspapers.
yeah, and my parents still get a newspaper, believe it or not, but I would probably guess he's right. They probably changed the print, the ink, and probably create a mess. Yep. Don't waste your money on Tamaya Lexan body cleaner. Yep.
Nope. I'll waste my money on more paint when I mess it up the first time. That's what I like doing.
I like the idea of using the Scotch-Brite. The Scotch-Brite pads would be a good way to go.
Right. But what cleaner? Because the Scotch-Brite pad is just a pad. There's no soap on it.
Well, no, just to lightly scrub the smoothness of the Lexan, and then just use rubbing alcohol and a rag and just wipe it out.
I use Dawn to get grease out of my way, and I don't know if it worked. I use Dawn and the scrub pad, and I rinsed it to death. And I mean, I also rolled over really good out in the street too. And I don't do thin to win. I'm so impatient on paint, bro, because I want to get it all painted and pull the mask before it dries.
Yep. I'm there with you because I want to see the end result right yesterday.
Now.
Yep.
Right now. What up? Make stuff better?
Making stuff great again. Making stuff better. Welcome back.
Yeah, man. So that's what's been keeping me busy, dude, is that rig.
Yeah. But you know what? I said I'm gonna drive mine one more time, and if I gotta go back to the 830 gears in the rear end just to make it just be what I had before, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't want mine to be a rocket ship. I don't.
I think I was glad to hear him say that because about 2S. Because if I I do like the idea of the 40 spur because then the pinion and the spur are both metal.
Yep.
And I don't know why I care, but I like that. And then if I can run 2S, that means when we go out, I don't burn up my 3S that I want to crawl with on the 6. I still got my 3S for the SEX6s.
Yep.
And I can run these 2S 5000s that I'm not doing anything with
Yep.
in the Prerunner at
Yep.
40 tooth.
Yep.
Spur. That may be the way to go, bro.
Yeah.
But I think even with that, I still am going to be in the 30s. Easy. If I'm at 28 now,
bro, 28 is a perfect number.
I know. It's like 25 was good, bro. 26 was good. 22 was good.
But like you said, you don't have to pin your throttle all the time. You can have it there if you need it, but if
As
you're
long
running,
as it doesn't get in the way of driving it. That's the question.
right. That's where you need that soft start, like what that curve.
I'm going to try to program that into the CSC, regardless of the 40 tooth or leaving it the way it is. Because even now, it's fast.
Yeah. Yep.
I got like
Absolutely
expo in it, and all that does is make it feel dead at the beginning. It just feels dead. So it's still, by the time it really hits, I don't know. It's not as jerky as it would be if you had none, but it's still pretty from 0 to right now. I couldn't do a curve, man. I played with that. The radio doesn't have it. The only thing I can do is expo. There may be some drag racing kind of baloney thing I could do to it, but I think that's on the ESC too, though. Because I played with that radio. I don't think if I put it on a different radio like my DX5 Pro, I actually probably could. Actually, that's exactly what it is. I could do it then.
Because like mine, I actually had to hook up my little computer to my ESC and turn the punch all the way off in order for the throttle curve part of it to actually take effect and work properly.
Say that again.
I turned the punch all the way down.
Oh.
I turned the punch on mine. I had to. I turned it all the way down because the punch level will overtake that throttle curve. So I turned the punch level all the way down as low as I could, and then I could adjust and feel the throttle curve. So you might be able to do that, turn the punch level all the way down and change your expo, and you might be able to then to feel it.
If I can, I think I'd crank the punch, when it was slow on the 18.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I did all I could to get speed out of it early. So I think I'm at the max punch.
Yeah. So you're not able to feel that because your motors, your punch is overtaking your expo.
The expo does what it's supposed to, but it just makes it mushy. So it's like I tried 42 expo and I'm like, gosh, man, I'm a quarter into the trigger for anything's happening.
Oh yeah.
And that sucks. And trim won't do it. It's a good thought, but trim won't do it.
It takes that throttle curve to.
Yeah, because you still want your throttle right away. You just don't want it
all of it at once.
You still want it right away, but not all of it.
So like mine still punches pretty good, but you've driven it, and once it starts moving and gets going, you can hear it. Like it just really arcs up.
Yeah,
I like it.
I'm on the default start, so I could make it a soft start and lessen the punch. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. But if I put it on the 5 Pro, maybe it'll just play with the curve.
Yeah.
Not have to do anything.
Well, I'd still get rid of your punch some because your punch is going to overtake your throttle curve. I got mine turned, like I said, I got mine turned all the way down, and mine, I love the way it feels. But you're just gonna have to mess with it and find what you like, you know. I would turn the punch down some.
I mean, I like 25. Really.
You like saw blades right away. Pin it and watch
Real on that 40, dude.
watch the tire. Dude, these tires, I'm surprised I didn't blow them apart the other morning when I hammered it. I'm like, whoa. They went to a point.
Bro, I think if I travel adjust down to 60 and run 2S, I'm still going to be hard to handle. It was stupid, bro. I mean, and man, you know me, if it wasn't stupid, I'd have left it. But it was crazy town. I'm like, I'm going to break everything. I'm going to break the diff, the drive shaft, the tires are coming off the bead. Like, I was afraid, bro.
Dude, I'm gonna shred tires and like Chernobyl my rear end on this thing. It's gonna happen. One of these trucks are gonna light on fire on its own. And it's probably gonna be mine.
That's the fun, never getting done, I guess.
Right?
I'm looking at all these extra opinions sitting here and just, man,
bro,
project.
If I could put these on my pre-runner, I would. I mean, as heavy as they are,
you could get regular old short course tires at this point. They're going to be 12 millimeter hex anyway.
Yeah,
regular short tires.
Probably should
from a slack.
These things fit so well in the wheel wells the way it is. I just don't want to mess with it. But you're right. If they are different sizes, then yeah, I could do that. Will launch be full throttle acceleration rate and expo throttle curve? How sensitive the throttle at the beginning? So yeah, so make stuff better. So that's kind of how mine is it's not super sensitive, but when you start applying power to it, it slowly ramps up, and when it gets to us that curve, then it accelerates super madly fast and quick. It's just a smooth out of the gate transition.
Yeah, it still finds its full. It's just it's slower getting there. I mean, that's all. The expo and even a curve is just going to desensitize around neutral.
Mm-hmm. And the other funny thing is I don't have a brake. I don't have an electronic brake on this. It's like as soon as I go from forward power to neutral and start applying reverse power, my back tires are spinning backwards. I do like, I think there's probably a setting that I don't have right in the ESC, obviously. I do not have an electronic brake.
It's in there.
But you know, I kind of like where it's at because I can spin the thing right around, you know.
I noticed that now.
If you're on loose, like when we were taking video of us jumping on that little mud hole by the cars down at France Park, and I pulled up that one time in your video and you could see I hit reverse and spun the back end around.
Yeah, I remember.
So it's kind of like a little trick that I kind of like having.
Yeah. That sounds cool until you got all this power in it and then you just chew your diff up.
Right?
Because not only is it stopping, it's like just reverse.
Reverse.
That's crazy.
Chris is asking what motor is in it. Are you asking me what motor is in mine? Or what Ryan's got in his?
I know the answer to both. Because I remember things that make no mind in life for real.
He said yes.
Yes. You got the 2800 kV crawler combo.
Yep. With a 60 amp standalone.
Yep. And I got the Vortex power system from the old 3S BLX, 2S, 3S BLX. With like 150 amp speedy. Or no, 100. It's 100. Stock Vortex.
So Chris, I think you've heard us say this before, but I'll say it again. when we went down to France Park, I was pretty much keeping up with Pete with his little silver bullet he had.
All seemed even.
And about halfway through that whole session, he finally burped up and was honest with us that he was running that thing on 4S. And I'm like, what? And I was running on 3S. And I was keeping up with him.
Yeah, it's just an ESC setting for sure. Because those things have a break.
Yeah. But like I said, I don't mind it being off of there.
What in the wide world of sports is going on here, man? Pre-runner baloney. Pre-runner talk. We're all hanging around the upper 20s right now, except for Pete, who's in the mid 30s. But I had mine, so I guarantee you, if I was able to run that thing, it'd be in the 40s.
Dude, I'm tempted to go get my radio and power mine up and just show you a saw blade or two.
I took mine out. I did not want the saw blade. It's still the tires still get bigger, but not like they did on the 40 tooth. Bro, that was stupid. It was instantly.
Yes, it's nuts. I couldn't believe how much of a point mine came to.
Bro, I'm like, how are these staying on the rim? I didn't run it. I never hit full. I had it at 80% travel and I still didn't hit full. I scared.
Bro, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take mine out in the street, actually probably in the sidewalk, and just hold on to it just so the tires are just touching, and I'm going to rip it. And I'm just going to start smoking these tires, man. It'll be a great video. And I'm just going to light them up. I'm going to watch the whole thing burn right to the ground in the city sidewalk.
I mean, honestly, that is the kind of content that goes somewhere. Like turn these things belly up or whatever and just
roast it. Just completely roast it. Maybe do about half as good as my dog truck did on that Anything RC site the other day.
Yeah, that did good. I did good. I tell you, I'm like thinking about my DX5 Pro right now. Big time. I guarantee you there's throttle curves on there.
Can you just take and bind it to the receiver that's in the truck right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then do it.
I don't know if I'm gonna.
Let's throttle curve it up.
I'll have to recalibrate and all that stuff. But I just want to see what it's got before I go to the trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Francis. He's back talking about a 307 horsepower Camry. Yeah, well, I've got my 210 horsepower brand new Taco, my toy Taco. Bro, going from the Lincoln with that 600 horse twin turbo to this Tacoma. Oh my gosh. It's like I turned into an old man Saturday. I got rid of my rocket ship Lincoln for this pickup truck.
Drive mode.
Drive mode.
And there's a traction mode as well.
Oh, huh. Well, there you go.
I don't know what any of it means.
General, you're right, man. I see these things everywhere on the road. Tacomas are everywhere. Yeah, Lincolns are nice until stuff starts breaking. But yeah, I had the big, that big 3-liter 6 twin turbo in mine, and it was crazy fast for an old man's car. I was like, all right, all right, all right. Yeah, way longer than that EcoBoost. Yep. Yeah, I got that turbo 4-cylinder in this Tacoma. It sounds like a diesel when it's idling.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Meanwhile, Ryan's trying to tame his LS swap down over here electronically. He's rechipping it.
Yeah, we'll see.
Rechipping the LS.
I don't know if I have any throttle curves here or not. I think
Throttle.
it's pretty much the same as the other one.
I guess you're gonna have to break down and buy a radio link.
Never.
I thought Kurt bought one. He loves it.
Nope. I'm an American. I won't do that. I'm a patriot.
Well, I figured, I can stuff my radio link in the back of my Tacoma and be right at home.
Hey,
huh?
I only use Chinese products that are made by American companies, not Chinese products that are made by Chinese companies.
Man.
I'm a true patriot. Yeah, I got
don't dog the daily.
ESC, bro. I'll have to get into the ESC.
Get a midlife crisis rocket ship, Chris says. Yep.
We got one car that's insured right now. So, and it's an Escalade, Enclave.
Chris, this is my midlife crisis rocket ship right here.
Yeah, that's what all these are.
That's where I'm at with life.
Yeah, lightning bugs. Yeah, yes, I've had fun with these, and bro, I can't wait to get one out now that mine's fast enough to be fun.
All right, General, you're a Rover guy. What do you got? I had a couple older Disco 2s. I had a 01 with the A system and an 03 Disco 2. It was an 03. It was a piece of garbage. It was in the VIN number range that had the Ford made a large amount of engine blocks. That the oil, or how was it? The oil pump system would mount up to the front of the motor, the block, and they mismachined the alignment on the locate pins, the dowel pins. So when they torqued it down, it put stress on the oil pump and the gearing, and it would blow the gears apart. And mine actually did blow apart, and I wound up having to replace all that. Nightmare. 09 Range Rover Sport. She's older now. Nice. Yeah, my buddy is an airline pilot. He's the one that got me into Land Rover stuff. He still got it. It was like what is it? Early 90s Rangy, the LWB. And he did it. I gave him the idea of painting the British flag on the roof, and he did, and it looks awesome.
Nice.
He still got it. Yeah, Francis, bad dolls, man. Bad dolls make for a bad day.
Yeah.
Can.
That's right. So, man, your Big 6 project's coming along?
It is coming along. I haven't done anything with it since last, I don't know, a week ago, maybe, a little less. But with the weather getting bad now, getting cold, I'm not going to be able to paint it. So I'm just going to finish off the body work. And I forgot I put that stinking 2-in-1 filler primer, the automotive filler primer on it. So luckily I'm not going to be painting it anytime soon. Because remember, we've had problems with the off-gassing of that.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that? And so I'm going to sand on it, fill it, sand on it over the winter, and just get it as nice as I can and shoot it in the spring.
Yeah, there you go. It'll be cured by then.
Yeah, no kidding. I kind of figured I'd just let it sit. I'll get it ready to go for paint and just let it sit all winter.
Well, you could alcohol it too. I mean, it'll just make sure it'll kind of etch it.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm gonna use the silver metallic paint on it and clear coat. And here's the thing, Ryan. I'm not gonna put the floorboard in it and the interior. I'm gonna do my little trick with the tinted windows.
Yeah.
Because for me to put these tires on, I can't do interior in that. I gotta get it down as low as I can.
Man, I've been faking the interiors on these things by just screwing or gluing the bench seat to the back of the cab and not having a floor at all. I got a driver and a seat, but no floor. I don't need a floor because there's the skid and all that other stuff is the floor.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, there's no way I'll be able to fit a floor in mine. Chris, did you put the interior in yours, in your Tacoma? The what's it called? Stretch Armstrong? Fred, I have a Cadillac STS V chip pushing 550 horse. The rear tires and defective. Never last long. Nice.
Dynam. Technum. Yeah.
All right. Nope. Couldn't do the motor trans. Yep.
Exactly. Yep. It's too much to work around to bother doing it.
Yeah. It just depends on what body it is. I mean, most of these back here all have full interior in them and they fit, but
none of my 6s have a floor.
None of them. I put the floorboards are in every one of these trucks back here in the full interior, and I just clear out where I absolutely need to for the shift servo and the tranny area, and that's it. But like this Tacoma, I don't have room to drop it far enough to put anything in it, so there's no point in printing out an interior for it because I'm just gonna use the tint, the spray on window tint on the windows, and be done with it.
Dude, I'm telling you, I've done the bench seats, and I'll clear out the bottom of the bench seat for the motor and whatever.
It's what I've been doing. Like the bug truck, there's several of them that I have done that too. Just to give that clearance so you can get it low enough to make it look legit.
My stuff looks like it's got interiors.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they do in the back, but the front up there with the motor and the, shift servos in the middle kind of back, it's usually underneath something or recessed underneath something.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you can't tell because everything's got a bench seat and a driver. I mean, I do the dash.
Chris, did you, I forget, you changed your shock location, didn't you? And you got rid of your shock towers on your Toy Taco? And you didn't have to cut anything out of your bed, right? Because what I'm going to do is cut the living snot out of my bed for the shock towers to fit up in, and they're going to be pretty close to the top of the bed.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is a tonneau cover. Frame mounted. Yeah.
It doesn't even bother me sometimes. See, I mean, the cover is nice. That solves it right away. And depends on what the truck is. That bed's kind of small on that Toyota already.
Yep. It's a 5 foot long bed on mine, the real one.
So you might as well do the cover.
Well, I've got a brand new tonneau cover on mine I put on there the other night. So I'm gonna paint this one to make it kind of resemble my truck. So what I do is use vinyl, like marine grade vinyl, and I've got like a tan color, and I just spray it black, and then just make the crossbars. Just take something and shave it off in Fusion, or just make my own crossbar, so they bend, so they bow, and I just glue them in between the bed each side, and then I glue that tonneau cover on. Call it a day.
So small, I wasn't going to build a box for that stuff. So I just did a drop bed on this one because it's a scout. It already had those bench seats.
Right. Yep. Yeah.
So,
I mean, that works, dude.
I usually do drop beds, but I'm like, dude, I got to hide a battery and hide the shock towers. It's like, dude,
and
you clips and the posts.
And you've already got those seats, like you said, in the bed. So it's a perfect way to just finish it off.
Exactly.
I can't. So Chris said I can't do a cover because of the bed mounted rack.
And same with this guy. There's seats in here. There's a little tiny bit of a floor to support the seats, but most of this is just wide open.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't much room to work with those small.
Dude, you got to make sure the driver's got ventilation.
Yeah, all the windows are rigs, bro.
Let's see. You know,
front.
Which one is it? This one. Yeah, this truck has. Oh yeah, Chris, I haven't forgotten, Chris. I still need to ship you my that Land Rover.
Well, he was supposed to come over Sunday with it.
Oh yeah, that's right. And that never happened. I'm coming in hot. Coming in hot and crazy. See, that's just vinyl on here.
Yeah, it works.
Worked for me.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, man.
Dude, I'm putting these pre-runner. You know what? I need to just leave them off. Just stop messing around.
What are you doing?
I was going to put these Patagonias back on this rig, but it's like, you know what? I'm going to wish I had them for the bug, so I'm going to leave them off.
Bro, yeah. You just need to run it the way
they were really good on the bug, dude. On the loose sand, they were really good.
Oh, they were fantastic. No, you need to keep those Patagonias. You need to put those on the Coyote when you run it next, just to see how it stands up against the Trumpetors.
The rims. Once I'll put some. I don't want deep dish on the Coyote. I just don't think they look right. But these are broke in good. I will eventually, when I'm done, when I figure out what tires I want for real on the pre-runner.
These tires, man, are getting sand blasted.
I've got another set of Patagonias right now that have dual stage foams in them on slightly deep dish tires on my CJ7 already.
I know you like your Patagonias. I know
the only reason I didn't run them on the pre-runner is because they got brass weight in the front two wheels. And I wanted to stay away from it for a minute.
Right. Yep.
But I have a handful of these Rock Shooter Proline bead locks, which they look great, but they're actually plastic.
Yeah.
I think the back's plastic, maybe the front's metal, something like that. They're okay, but they're not deep dish.
Yep. But they look good on that, you know.
They look good on.
I mean,
everything.
Everything has its place.
Yeah.
Chris says his wife won't let him buy a Tacoma Trail Hunter to match my RC truck. Brother, we'd all be in trouble if we were trying to buy full-size vehicles to match our.
I wouldn't have any time to mess with the little ones.
My God, I wouldn't have any money to mess with the little ones.
Yeah, shoot, dude.
Uh-huh.
I think that's the next job, is to take these off of these. I don't know. I say I want to do another pre-runner, and I do, but I don't think it'll happen. Because I wouldn't mind leaving one little, like Pete's. Get a second job and you can, says Bridget.
Well, you know what my biggest problem is now is not only do I need to finish my Tacoma, my little toy taco, but I gotta paint. You know, these are like, I mean, these are silver rims, aluminum silver. I got to paint them black because my rims are all black on my real one.
Ah,
So, but I mounted these up just to see what they looked like on there. So now I'm gonna take them back apart, sand them lightly here, and paint these things black
nice.
because I'm a geek like that.
My thing is with these
Uh-oh, Axel's in the house.
is I only bought these for the pre-runner because they're I mean, they're nothing for a crawler tire, right?
Yeah.
So it's like I gotta get these on deep dishes or build another pre-runner. That's what it boils down to.
Another set of deep dishes is cheaper than building another pre-runner.
I know, but pre-runner. So I could but see, I like these. I'm gonna have to steal. So my 73 Bronco. Here's what's gonna end up happening. I already stole the other Enjora deep dish just now. This I can steal those. These are the Mickey Thompsons that actually come stock on the CJ7. They were actually beadlocked, so you could take them off.
Oh, yeah.
I put them on these deep dishes. So these deep dishes are kind of up for grabs. And I think if I don't build another pre-runner, which I probably won't, even though I want to, I think I will get rid of the weights, double stage foam, deep dish these so I can run them. Because otherwise, what am I going to do with these tires ever?
I mean, you know, you can always sell used tires cheap.
Really? Because I've got a ton. I am a tire nut. I was on the plains too.
Dude, I'd buy those tires from you.
These?
Those are the new Pro lines?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd put them on my pre-runner.
I'm not ready to be done with them yet. I just want to
because I'd rather have those than what I got on mine.
I still think I'm onto something with the stiffer foams.
That's what that's what I did with mine. I got tired of the real soft crap. So I went a wider foam than what was in it. I mean, I'm talking a good probably 5/16, 3/8 wider. And stuff them things in there. Yep.
You'd be glad, man, because it'll slide instead of dig.
Yep. And I had them in there when we ran it ran the last time. I had them in there.
Nah, Dubro doesn't make any car tires.
No, but to Axel's point, if we keep putting bigger LSs in these things, we're gonna need jet tires on, you know, these are gonna be jet cars. I mean, we're almost there already. I mean, we're
not going much farther.
We're saw blading what we got now, bro.
I think trying the 2S out on that 40 tooth is my last. That and programming the ESC is like my last things to do.
Chris, I saw his comment here. Did you trim the cab on your taco? I guess I need a little more clarification. I didn't trim anything. So I don't know, shoot me a message. We can talk about it. I'm not sure I understand exactly what you're asking and what I trimmed. But yeah, I didn't trim anything.
I've never really liked the rims I have on the CJ.
Okay, I was wondering about the back door. No, I haven't. Haven't trimmed anything.
I never really liked these on this rig. but they're okay on a pre-runner.
Sure. Those actually probably wouldn't look bad on the bug, tell you the truth.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. Yank them things off of there.
And I'll keep the dual stage and jam those Proline rubber tires on here, maybe. Either that or the white ones. These are firm tires. These Pats are firm, and the front two tires have brass in them.
I know what you're going to be doing tonight. It's going to be Pilot Ryan's tire shop.
Bro, it already has been.
If you made it smaller from front to back. Nope, I did not. Nope. All I did was on the 1/8 scale files, I went basically 118% bigger on the length and 134.38 on the width and the height. So it's a little wider than scale, but I sent you pictures in Messenger earlier. With these smaller tires on there, I am pretty much about scale on where the stock tires hang on the real one.
I can't believe they sell this sitting higher than this.
Right. Yeah. I don't know why they just don't do what you do. Just mount the damn things down farther.
Or send the 90 mil shocks instead of the hundreds.
Yeah. There's always that. Yeah, Chris, I'll be curious to see how yours looks too with the 2.6s on there. Yep. Because I can't wait to get these on. What's the diameter of the tire itself, Chris, on those 2.6s? Because these are 5 1/4.
I was gonna say the TK07 should be 5 1/4.
Yeah, these are 5 1/4.
Dude, I've had those in the cart. I don't know how many times.
And I think these are 2.6. 2.6 inch diameter rims.
Yep. It makes sense.
Because these are 2.9, I think.
That's correct.
Yeah, okay.
That's
5.35. Okay. All right. So yours are going to be just a hair bigger, but not much. Those should work out good. Yeah, I wonder if I could put a set of I wonder if they make hub adapters that screw on here that are 12 mil onto that bolt pattern.
Even if it's just an insert.
Yeah.
Think about axle extensions. There's axle adapters do the same thing that don't extend it.
You know what? These would make some really nice crawler tires.
Well, yeah, they are crawler tires.
I know, but for like the 1/10 scale.
Oh, yeah. So
you know how I am. Go big or go home.
So those are going to be bigger than 2.2s, but not by a lot.
Not by a whole lot.
You got any 2.2s at your right there?
Not up here. I got my Mickey Thompson 2.2s downstairs in the basement. And I think they're about the same diameter.
Dude, the 2.2s that are on this Gila are 5 1/4.
They are 5 1/4. Okay.
Yep.
So I mean, then forget about it. But for the price of these and the weight of these, just right out of the box, I was shocked how heavy these rims are. I mean, these things are heavier than if you had a 1.9 with the brass ring on the inside. They're heavy.
Oh wow.
They're heavy. Yeah. Wait till you put these in your hand, Ryan. They are actually very, very heavy. Yep.
You'll have to measure to check your clearance.
What are we doing?
Grievous, 4 millimeter longer on the can. You have to see if you got the room in there. The stock one. See if there's any room there.
Oh, this is your guy that you kind of steered him in the direction of the
Get something that you
RTR.
actually have.
The RTR.
Yeah, without spending $2,000 and waiting 4 months. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going for it, isn't he?
Yes, sir.
Dude, how can you not, man? Good job, General. Go after it, man.
Seriously.
It's fun.
They discontinued these.
They did? The CJs? Wasn't that a good seller for him? I mean,
Man, it's
I mean-
too new. Usually, if they're doing something like that, it's because changes are happening. It's too new to go away, if you ask me. But what do I know?
well, especially when you got Night Customs, like, did a ton of interior and stuff for those.
Yeah, I got it in here.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of 3D printed files that were produced for that.
It's a good one.
Yeah, dude, I wish I had mine that was in California.
Bro, that one's so sick.
I wish I had that back.
I should have left it alone in a way, because until I added the 3D print stuff in it, I made it top heavy doing that. But before I did that,
Mm-hmm.
this one and my Vanquish were neck and neck for the best one I had, performance wise.
Yeah,
then,
now you got the Coyote.
now I went, well, yeah, it doesn't even, it's not even the same ballpark, but yeah.
Well, but yeah, still.
As far as scalers go, the CJ and the Vanquish are the best performers, but like this one beats them all. Yeah, Coyote beats them.
I'm gonna attempt to do this. Yeah, I can do this. So what Ryan's talking about, my CJ,
Dude, it's so sick.
my CJ that's in California right now. So let's see here.
There it is.
There you go, guys. That's the real one. Let's take note of the light bar. And there's
He nailed it. Look at
real one.
that. That's sick, dude. That is sick. That's a hell of a job. Did you even get to drive it?
Nope.
Rough.
No, I take that back. I did in Dan's living room.
Oh, I hardly.
Because it worked out, because he came here for Christmas last year, came here to the house, and we let him open it, and then he took it out and drove it. He drove the piss out of it in the snow, because there was like some fresh, like 3 inches of snow, just out ripping it around in the snow, turned it into a snowball. I let it dry out all night. We had the Christmas party the next day at work, and I shipped it before we had the Christmas party. I had our shipping girl ship it overnight to Dan's house in Huntington Beach. And then we flew the very next day and I opened it at his house.
It was still wet.
Yeah. And drove it around in his house. He drove it for a quick second, and I don't think it's been powered up since a year ago.
That was the way to go, because remember, he was wanting one, and until that one came out, there wasn't a good option for it. There was a small little TWS kit that was going to be garbage, plastic chassis, and expensive by the time you were done. And then this thing came out. It's like, man, that's the one.
Yep. Yeah.
One.
Yep. So I bought him one for Christmas and did all that work to it, and he don't even drive it.
I like the CJ. I'd get another one.
Yeah.
I'm holding on. That Broncos discontinued I have up there too.
Did they have a whiz bang blowout sale on those or what? Or did they just kind of just let them just?
I think there might have been before the holiday stuff really kicked up, but yeah, I don't know.
UMX Rags didn't ship today.
Yeah, who knows? They may just not. Anything can happen with logistics when it comes to that stuff. Containers and customs and everything else.
Yep, the love of distribution.
And every new product is like this, where it's not available yet. That was always the curse of doing the new ones. It's like you get people excited, but it's like it's a pre-order. I mean, the whole thing about doing that work is a little bit the click the link, right? And then you can't buy it.
Right.
And if you're a PayPal person, you can't pre-order with PayPal. If everything you use with PayPal, that's fine. But on a pre-order, doesn't work. So you have to use a different method.
Right. And then you don't make the first go around. Then you got to wait for the next one.
Yeah.
I think I went through that with the Draco, the 2mm Draco. I didn't make the first round, and I don't think I made even the second round.
Those went bonkers, bro.
They did. And quite frankly, if I knew then what I know now, I wouldn't even have bought it. The 2-meter one. I mean, it's a cool plane. I got it hanging up right back here, but
it is a cool plane, but there's stuff that flies better.
Yep.
And what's cool about that one, what you think's going to be cool about that one is the potential for trouble, not what you think it's going to be. The suspension, it should be like a monster truck, bro. That thing should be a monster truck, but you have to treat him kind of tender.
Yep. Yeah, that gear's not real strong, is it? You get it off into any kind of rough grass, and it'll come out from underneath it, won't it?
Well, and if you stall land it, to stall,
yeah,
you're bending something that doesn't necessarily show. Bro, I broke my prop because of a stall landing that put a bend on it I didn't see, which was like hitting the brakes when I powered up. Imagine having one wheel off.
Oh, so what was the bend in the cheap aluminum frame underneath the fairing? Uh-huh. Yep.
There's just a lot of moving parts there. And so, you know, the thing that makes, you know, you look at it and you're like, man, I can monster truck stall this thing. And you still can't. So I mean, if you ask me, it depends what you want a plane for. You want it for looks, that one wins. I mean, it's scaled down replica. It is spitting image.
Yep.
But if you want utility,
go with Carbon Cub.
Carbon Z Cub, dog.
Yep.
That articulated landing gear on the Carbon Z Cub is tough.
Yep.
You can always change those hard tires out. You know, And even smaller tires, like, you know, people will go for the rubber air-filled tires to replace stuff like that. If you go with the same size, 6-inch, whatever it was, tire, it's going to be heavy. But if you went with 4.5 or 5-inch tires, they're still huge and they can be air-filled and not weigh a ton.
Yep.
I put smaller tires on stall planes all the time. The Beaver, I put smaller tires on. The Husky, I put smaller tires on, but I put rubber tires on.
Yep.
Because I flew the OG Cub that was blue and white with 6-inch air-filled rubber tires, and you could tell they were there hanging off the bottom when you flew it. That's why I'm like, yeah, no.
Little bit of drag.
Not that it's the weight, because they're the same size as the stock ones. So the drag's not there. It's just the weight. My gosh.
Gotcha.
And so I'm like, okay, if I go rubber tires, I'll just go smaller.
Right.
I'm rolling, dude. It's 9:30.
You might as well just go something like this if you're going to do that.
I always wondered about putting legit suspension on that Draco if you could make it rock the way it should. And there are people that did do some things to them.
I'd still I would rather put my float system on it, to tell you the truth, flat off the water. But I haven't figured out how I want to do that yet.
To me, that plane's it's heavy, dude, in a way. And it's so scaled that a lot of models have cheated the airfoil and lift coefficients to make them fly better as a model. There's no Mustang model that actually has true laminar flow like the real one. They don't. It's high lift, and it's washout, all the things to make it fly better as a model. The Draco doesn't have any of that. It is what it is. But air doesn't scale, bro.
Right. Yep. And then they go do a little scrappy.
Yep.
We might as well just go ahead and 3D print some bike racks and hang some bikes from the.
That's fun.
The wing too.
That's a cool idea.
Like you said, it's already a dirty airplane. It's got the power for it. You might as well go ahead and dirty it up the rest of the way.
Cool, man. I'd never be surprised if that Scrappy's cool enough. It'd be cool to see a bigger one.
Yep. Have you seen the 1/3 scale RC Mustang?
Probably.
Yeah, I think I have.
Awesome. All right, you guys, check out the channels. Check out the links in the description for shopping and short form content. I don't remember which description I used, but Kelly's channel's in there probably too. Dude built it in his house.
Oh, yeah. I know which one he's talking about. Yep.
I see so much. I've probably seen it.
Yep.
Probably seen it. But yeah, check it out. Prerunner Extravaganza. What'd I title this one? Your Prerunner Sucks. I think I did. I think Prerunner Smack Talk, and then your Prerunner Sucks in parentheses.
Yeah, nice.
I have seen some videos on Prerunners, man, where folks are going bonkers on them, and it's like, I want to see the follow-ups. Because what you think when you're building it and then what you get when you drive it are two different things.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yep. When you put a bunch of weight into it, I think that's probably gonna hurt you.
I've seen some of them riding so tall, just look like a slash out of the box.
Francis, did he put an LS in it?
What, Scrappy?
No, he's probably talking about the pre-runners.
Bro, it should have a rotary like what, Mazda in it.
No, I'm pretty sure Francis is like talking about putting an LS. Did these guys put LS motors in their pre-runners?
We are.
Like what we're doing. They're probably putting 540 brushed motors in them.
Dana 60s. Cam. All right, dudes, we're out of here. In 5, hang rats forever. 3 later, too good to be forgotten. We'll see you next time. Bye now.
See ya.
Boom. I'm going to eat some